Assalamu alaikum, Abdul Razik.
Alaikum salam, Doctor. How are you?
How are you? So, yeah, Abdullah, were you with us?
Yeah, Assalamu alaikum, Abdul Razik. I'm Abdullah, friend of Mahalib that we know from England.
Alaikum salam, brother Abdullah. How are you?
Alhamdulillah, Jazakallah, Alhamdulillah, good. And you too, inshallah.
Alhamdulillah. Nice to meet you.
You too. Alhamdulillah for technology.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
So this is Abdullah. Abdullah is a friend of mine from years ago from England. Abdul Razik, we lucky to know him last week and get to know him when we searched for the Saqia activity. Actually, Abdullah approached me about their intention actually to donate for activity for making water available in rural areas and water supply. And this is something they're passionate about. Him and friends and family, and they collecting donation to participate in this. And mashallah, they've done few projects in different countries like Zimbabwe, and they would like to execute their next project in Sudan. And on looking at this area for me is I have no experience in, and I'm sure Abdul Razik will have a wealth of knowledge in that field. So for you, Abdullah, as well, Abdul Razik he's the head of the Saqia Sudan, and their main project is supplying water in rural areas, in area where there's no water supply, and this is the main idea of the project and nothing else.
Okay, so basically by drilling boreholes or digging wells, or for that.
That's it.
Okay.
And I'll leave Abdul Razik for you now to give you more idea about what they do and how they started and so on. And over to you, Abdul Razik.
Okay, let me just give you a small, idea about our work. We start like a charity for one of our friends who passed away 4 years ago. It turned in a bigger project, which now consists of 30 groups in WhatsApp and Facebook, and supported by more than 17 to 18,000 members. We have been sharing our message through the media and social media in order to raise awareness of this issue. If you want me to talk about problem in Sudan about the water, I would like to do that. Give you idea about.
Can I just understand that? So Saqia is only in Sudan, or is headquartered in Sudan, or what's you deal in other countries as well?
No, not just now, just concentrating in Sudan. But our plan is to go to other countries in the future. We are registered as organization in Sudan and in Washington, D.C. as well. But most of our activities now concentrate in Sudan because
fair enough. Yeah.
The waters. The people they are in need of water.
Yes, of course. Yes,
you need water.
Yeah. So yes, of course, and it's the area you know best, I guess, and you have all the contacts and all the ability to organize there better than starting up in a new country. So I absolutely understand. I just wanted, when you say you have 17,000 members, mashallah, it's but they're from around the world. The members you find through your social media, obviously it's an international audience, or that's what you're aiming for, yes?
Yeah, absolutely. We have like Muslims here in America, and we have people from Saudi Arabia, Emirates, Germany, Australia, England, from all over the world, Sudanese and non-Sudanese. Just are Muslims, our brothers. They are supporting us. People from India, from South Africa, from many other countries, as well as Middle Eastern countries. They are supporting us, and they are members in those groups of WhatsApp and Facebook, and they are sharing everything with us.
Sorry to go in here. I hope both of you don't mind if I record the call.
No, fine. From my point of view, fine.
Fine. That's good. Thank you. Thank you for permission.
I don't mind.
So I'll do recording from now. Yeah.
Brother Abdullah, let me give you a small, a small idea about the problem of water in Sudan. Actually, as I said, we start as a small charity. We have been like 40 members of a small group of graduates, and it turned out to more than 17 to 18,000 members. And the problem is not only digging wells or rehabilitation of wells or connect water to some villages. It's a big project, and it's a big problem in Sudan. Sudan, most of the people depend on wells, those who are far away from River Nile, or like in Darfur, Kordofan, in Red Sea region, and east of Sudan. They are away from rivers. Some of them, they go like tens of kilometers every single day to bring water on donkeys, on animals, or camels, every single day. A lot of those people depend on rainwater. They collect rainwater in a big, ground holes. They call it in hafir, and this still like 6-7 months till it dry out. They share that water with animals. You can see, and I can send you some videos. And even those hafir, sometimes they go like tens of kilometers to bring those waters or to collect waters. The other things is regarding health issues. We have a lot of issues because of this contaminated water. They don't have other resources. They have to drink that water with animals, sharing with animals. We have a lot of diseases like
cholera or something.
Cholera, malaria, hepatitis, schistosomiasis, typhoid, all those preventable diseases just from contaminated water, and it have a big impact on economy. So the government import tens of millions of dollars like drugs to treat those diseases. The people themselves spend a lot of money to treat those diseases because of lack of, healthy water.
But obviously prevention is better than cure, as they say.
Exactly, absolutely, exactly. The other thing also, just we have a lot of cases of renal failure due to lack of drinking water and due to contaminated water too, as well. And people spend hours and hours to go for waters, and this affects their production and affects the economy too. We have a lot of immigration people. They leave their villages because they don't have water. They go to cities, and this affects the economy too. People, the kids, they go and get this water. They leave school. They leave school because some of them, they go like 3 hours to water resources and come back 3 hours and stay there in line for 2 hours or 3 hours to get water. So they leave school, and this impacts education. So it is really huge problems. It's not only just water. It affects their life.
Of course, it's the basis of everything, isn't it? And when you've got problems with the water, you have problems with everything else: health, education, welfare,
health issue, and economy, and educations, and so on. So really, the need is huge. You can't believe it. I can send you some videos from Darfur, from Kordofan, from Red Sea, from Roseris area, southeast of Sudan. I can send you many videos. It's really just it's painful when you see those those videos. And I believe the government also neglect these things because of corruption and political problems and war. In many areas, still there is fighting. It affects the life of people. So now we are dealing with all those issues, and really we are looking for supporters from all over the world, just to give our people just healthy water.
Of course, yeah. Are you working with other agencies or NGOs to address some of the related issues, or you're planning to, as much as possible tackle, the associated issues yourselves? How do you deal with this huge problem?
Actually, right now, as a new starter, we don't have no connection with any political group or any religious group. We depend on ourselves and our members. So far, we are capable of digging or drilling wells and help people. We are looking forward to have some relation with other organizations and United Nations, if it's possible, and other group in Middle East, in like Gulf countries. We are trying to do our best to get help from those people. But right now, we don't have no connection with nobody. We are doing all this depending on our alhamdulillah, depending on our members. They are generous, they are paying a lot, and we are doing a lot.
Alhamdulillah, mashallah, mashallah. So right now, what, from your point of view, is your greatest need? I mean, apart, obviously money, you need money, but assuming you have all the money you need, what is the immediate thing you need to do? You need to buy more equipment for drilling more wells, or what's the sort of current shortfall, the current lack at the moment?
Yeah, now, just money is everything. Without money, you cannot do anything.
Yeah, of course.
Like in Sudan now, the problem is digging or drilling companies. They are so expensive. Give you a small example in Khartoum region or the capital region, we dig the foot. They go by the foot, by the depth.
Yes.
Well,
yes.
We dig the foot with 1,200 Sudanese pounds. In Darfur, the price double, like 5 times. It's 5,000 for the foot. 5,000 from 1,200 to 5,000. Yeah. It differs from a place to another place, depending on the soil, depending on the depth of the water, and so on. So at that point, we decided to buy a rig or to buy a drilling machine by ourselves. So far, we collect a good amount of money. We paid the down payment. We are going to bring it from Turkey, and we study. And it's a good deal. It's a good deal. We have many engineers, they approve it. And now we are collecting more money to buy that rig so we can be capable of digging or drilling by ourselves. Another plan, after we buy the first one, we're going to get the second one, because Sudan is huge. The need is huge. So you cannot just bring one rig or one drilling machine. It cannot work everywhere. So we need at least 4 of them. But now we start with the first one, and later on we're going to bring the second one, and so on. So we'll be able at least to provide, save a lot of money first of all.
Of course.
And this is the main issue, saving money, because as I said, those companies, they are greedy. Really, they're greedy. And I know everything is very expensive in Sudan. The metal, the equipment, the cement, and all those things. It costs a lot of money. We know that, but still they charge a lot.
Yes. They're commercial companies, aren't they? They need to make their profit. So,
absolutely.
So what's the capability of the machine that you're ordering at the moment? How many meters can that go to?
After we study the depths of water in Sudan, depending on engineers and those companies, we found out most of the wells between 300 meters and 600 meters. Or less
they're quite deep.
Yeah, very deep. In some areas, it's very deep. A lot of people, they argue we have to bring like 300 meters to cover the majority of wells. But we have another vision to bring something it can cover everywhere. Because those, if you cover 80% of the wells, which is between 300 and 400 meters, there is another 20% left over. Those are more need of water. Those are people who are far away from rivers, and they need water too. And over there, as I said, Now just I have a contract today with one of the companies in Darfur. He's requesting five times more than other regions, and we don't have. So we decided to buy one with 600 meters. It can cover everywhere in Sudan. And
inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah.
From my sort of engineering background, I would say also you have the advantage that it's obviously a more powerful machine, and even though the running costs may be slightly higher, I think would be more reliable in the long term anyway, because when you're drilling the slightly more shallow boreholes, it won't be so stressed, and so you should get a better lifetime out of it as well.
Exactly.
Hopefully it's the right choice, inshallah.
Yeah, inshallah it is. I mean, we do everything by book. We go with, we consult all the engineers and those people who have experience. So because this money is a big responsibility upon us, because it is charity money. We collect it from people, and people, they pay like $5, $10, $50, $500, and so on. So we collect it piece by piece. So we feel, I mean, we are responsible.
It's great trust. It's a huge trust.
So, I mean, it's a huge responsibility, really. So after that, we are trying to bring another rig with 300 meters, so it can help the big one in drilling those small main wells like in other region of Sudan. So this is our plan, and inshallah, we will be there, inshallah.
Inshallah. Well, it's amazing to hear this story, and mashallah, may Allah reward you all for this great effort. I don't think we're going to be able to be buying sort of rigs left, right, and centre, but certainly this is very much our belief. What you're doing, we shouldn't. Not the idea of putting everyone out of business, but for a charitable work, yes, if you can avoid these commercial costs and invest and build up the expertise yourselves, then this is what we were thinking, because we've been donating to various charities ourselves, family and friends. And you think, well, these charities are all in the same boat, and this money that we invest, maybe it's better to invest it in the basic equipment itself, and we might get a better return and be able to do more work with that. So we're very happy to contribute towards this, the cost of the equipment, for sure. It's I believe you're doing the right thing. So I guess we need to look at your social media sites, or do you have an actual website? I'm a bit old-fashioned. I like real websites rather than
we have website now under maintenance, but I can give you the information. We have a page in Facebook, but unfortunately with Arabic. If you don't know Arabic, it's so difficult.
No, it's all right. No, well, my wife's Arabic, so
okay,
I'm managing shway, yani.
Listen, still you can see pictures. Picture talk more than words, really. I mean, you can see pictures, you can see achievement, you can see a lot of videos or project in most of the Sudan regions. You can see a lot of them. Regarding the equipments, really, I encourage a lot of people just to contribute in those machines, because it's a big sadaqah. Because you will have sadaqah jariyah in every project, instead of just like digging well or one well or two wells. You contribute in that machines. Approximately it's gonna dig like 4 to 5 wells every month, and this is a huge sawab, inshallah.
Yes, inshallah. Well, this is what we're thinking, exactly what we're thinking. So, inshallah. So that's excellent. So in terms of donating for machines, inshallah, we'll do that, and we'll I think everyone's really enthusiastic about this, because for the last few years, like I say, we've been just gathering money for during Ramadan and during these first few days of Dhul Hijjah. There's times when people, particularly feel motivated to make donations. So we've been doing this for a few years now. But people, family and friends have all been motivated by this idea to actually invest in the machine. So what we'll try and do is get a regular scheme going. Maybe every month everyone donates a little bit from their pay or something like that. And I think this is the best way. A little bit Islamically, a little bit, but regularly is better than a large amount at one time. So
it helped a lot. It helped a lot. And the important thing also is not only money. We need to spread the idea, spread the website and Facebook. I mean, link and those things is going to bring more people. And
exactly.
Well,
this is another. Oh, sorry, carry on. Yes, please.
Okay, sorry. As Muhammad Prophet said, الدال على الخير كفاعله. I mean, if you do good, if you tell people to do good, you will have the same sawab, inshallah. And this is a really big sawab for everybody.
Yeah, indeed. Well, so this is another thing I was going to mention. I've got an engineering background, and particularly most of my life I've been in IT, in various sort of software programming, and now I'm getting into web design and things like this. If you need any technical support, anything like that, I'll be very happy to contribute in whatever way possible. So
that is great news. We need it, really. We need it now. We are suffering. We have a small group of social media, just dealing with our page in Facebook and our links and our website. And many of those members have problem with internet in Sudan, and electricity is not, continuous and so on. So we need that help, really. I will contact you. I will get your WhatsApp, and we need that help. We need it, really. And
please, yeah.
Come on.
I'm very, very. Yeah.
It come on time.
Sorry, say again?
I mean, it came on time, I said.
So came on time. Subhanallah. How everything works.
That's good.
For me too. This will be good for me. Very good. It's something, subhanallah, everything comes at the time. Like you say, everything you think about something for years, and then all of a sudden doors open, and subhanallah.
Absolutely, you're right. Absolutely, you're right.
So, can I add something here, please? Going inside. Right. So that's fantastic. Good news to hear from Abdulrazik and Abdullah as well. So if I'm going to go towards practical steps here, from here onwards, Abdullah, with his great experience in IT and engineering background, plus the huge database that are available with Saqia and Abdulrazik, I think that will be a good material to design a website for Saqia, and having all the links available there, website in English and Arabic.
All languages, many languages, and I can speak Portuguese and French, so we can do both. So.
Amazing. So this will be a good material to have that in a website, and even the Facebook page can be translated to English as well. So we can actually aim to reach for wide audience, not Arabic only. And I'm sure Abdullah will be happy to help in that regard. And what you thought, Abdulrazik?
Yeah, absolutely. I don't mind at all. I mean, he's very welcome to join our team, and I'm sure he's going to do his best to help us. And we need that help, really. We need it. We need it badly.
Inshallah. Good. So I will certainly do my best. Yes, and take my contact details, inshallah, from Brother Muhalib, and
sure.
And we'll follow up on that. Another thing, I don't know, do you have any people who are like specifically into fundraising as such? Do you have any expertise in that area?
No, not really. Just now we are planning just to finish the website. There is like maintenance right now, and connected to donors in internet. So we are trying to do that. I believe here we have a little bit problem in Washington DC. We apply for tax exempt status. We didn't get it yet because of the situation in the country. Now we have been like 6 months since we applied, and we are waiting. So after we get that, it's easy to connect the website with donation and so on. We'll do that. If you have experience that field, also it's going to be great help for us.
Well, I don't at the moment, but I know some people who do. So, and they've in the past been very forthcoming with information and help. So I'll certainly bear that in mind and try and incorporate that as much as possible. But yeah, we need to work out. Excuse my ignorance, but I'm a little bit behind on, the state of the sanctions regarding Sudan and all this side of things. So I would need to find out what's allowed, what's not allowed, the best way to approach these things, because obviously, it is a tricky situation at the moment. So
I believe now everything is changing. It's not like before. So now, I think the sanction is lifted already. Sudanese government now have good relation with the European Union countries. And by the way, now we are under process to make organization in England. We already started the process, so like another branch. So it's going to be 3 branches: one in England, one in America, and the other one in Sudan. The main one in Sudan. So this is gonna give us more authority or more legal status to collect more money, nation, and so on.
Alhamdulillah. Excellent. Good. Inshallah. Yeah. Okay. Excellent.
So about our projects, just go ahead. Feel free to ask any question, by the way.
There is one thing I want to mention, Abdullah, you mentioned in the discussion with you. Do you actually, Abdullah, Abdul Razik, have a database or a map of actually where the wells need to be in whole areas in Sudan? So this will help making the plan. Actually, we know these areas in Sudan, they need wells, how many wells they need. Did you do like a survey of areas on need to base your volume of work? That's something that Abdullah, I think we discussed a couple of days ago.
Yeah, we were talking about that. Yeah, it's obviously a very important issue.
Yeah.
So
the need of water is everywhere in Sudan. I can tell you everywhere. Even those places are close to the River Nile. Still, they need water because some of the kids, they go to bring water from the river. Sometimes they fell inside and they get drowned or just pass away by the water. Or it is not well prepared to get water from there. So now a lot of them are suffering and they need wells in their region. We know, according to our experience and according to our connection with those companies, the drilling companies, some areas they don't have water. They don't have water, so those areas depend on collecting rainwater in a big big holes. As you know, Dr. Muhallab, they called it hafir or hafair. So it's contaminated water, definitely. But some projects now turn to clean that water and just make fence around that place so the animals cannot get access to that water. There is some kind of treatment to change that water to good water. And we know now by experience where is the difficult places, deepest places, shallow places, no water places. We know about that now.
Okay. So you have a sort of plan, you do like a 3-month, 6-month yearly plan, something like that, to estimate where you're going to drill your next wells and so on? Or?
Actually, now just we have short list and long list. So depend on the need of those areas, we give them priority, and depends on the main things control our work is money. If you don't have money,
of course,
So most of the time we are looking for our bank account, how much we have, and after that we decide to do this place or that place. Now we are starting today in Darfur, and it's so expensive. It's so expensive. So we don't. People, they need water. People are sleeping by the water wells to get water. Stay in line for the whole day. Sometimes they go the whole day from the morning to evening to get some water in a donkey or in a camel or whatever. So really, it's a big need. If you see it, it's just like sad. It's sad situation, really. Well, as I said, they need a lot of money. It's going to eat all our saving and accounts. But we don't have choices. Absolutely, we don't have choices. And now we are looking for a month or so to bring our drilling machine. If it comes, it's going to help us a lot in those areas.
So,
okay.
Abdul Razik, that means you mainly depend on people referring or highlighting an area that's actually need well, rather than have a scientific way of survey to identify these areas. So if people come forward to you say, okay, this area doesn't have well, then you'll add that to your list. But you don't have a scientific way of survey to tell you where the area that need wells. Is that right?
Yeah, absolutely, you're right. Because you see now, I mean, we have more than 250 projects now just waiting for us, and this is going to take years and years to finish those. Even if you have, if you are capable or you have abilities, it's going to take years and years to finish those projects. So we don't have ability to go. You know, Sudan is huge and it's very wide. We don't have ability right now to go and check and make pictures or videos for those needy areas. But people now reach us on Facebook and social media, and they tell us about their need. And everybody thinks that he is the only one who needs water. And everybody is calling us every single day. What happened to our project? What happened to our wells? And they are waiting because they are suffering. They are suffering. Some of them, they buy the barrel of water with like $100,000, and this is huge money for those poor people. At the end, those who cannot afford it, they leave their areas, they leave their villages, they go to cities, and this creates another problem on economy, because Sudan is depending on agriculture and breeding animals and cattle and so on. So if and most of our production economy depends on the countryside, and those people when they don't have water, they leave their areas, they leave their things. Some of them really, I mean, their animals pass away because of thirsty. They go to the cities or towns where they can find water, because they cannot afford to buy water every single day. So they leave, and this impacts the economy really. I mean, it have a big impact on the economy. So we try just to help those villages or villagers just to get at least healthy water.
Okay. One of my questions I had, because from a little bit of experience talking to people in other parts of West Africa, do you actually have good access, road access, to all the places that you need to go to? Are there some places just inaccessible?
Really, this is a big problem right now with the rain season. We have problem reaching those areas. Some areas it's easy to go, but if you know those like drilling machines or rigs, they're too heavy, and they go and
well, this is what we heard. Yes,
yeah, they're stuck in the mud easily. So now at this time we cannot go anywhere. Some areas is accessible, and some of them you need to wait till October to do some work in that area, because after the rain season is off, you can start in those regions. So it is limited time.
Understand. But there are places that either nearby or in accessible areas, there are places you can drill all the year round, but you obviously have to pick and choose carefully. Is that the correct understanding?
Say it again.
There's always somewhere you can go at each part of the year. Is that correct? There's always somewhere that you can go.
Exactly. In some areas, I mean, there are some roads. There's not too many of them. And some areas it's just like far away, and you need to. I mean, it's so difficult to go there, especially in rain season. Right now, it starts already in Darfur, in east of Sudan, southeast of Sudan. Now we have some project in Ruseris area, southeast of Sudan. And the company, they said now we cannot do anything. They stopped working. They said we'll start in next October. But the other areas, I think we can go to other areas. Yeah.
Do you have any access to sort of remote sensing technology, satellite surveys, anything at all like this?
No. This is Africa, Mr. Abdullah.
Yeah, but satellites don't know where the boundaries are.
It's too early. We don't have drinking water. You are talking about satellite?
But it's a strange world. The world is upside down sometimes. You know, sometimes these technologies are actually accessible.
You are behind. I'm telling you, we are behind in technology right now. But we hope in the near future we'll get more, I mean, equipments and more information.
But if I, for example, if I can find some means of getting access to some of the technologies, would they be beneficial for you?
Absolutely.
Okay, so we'll see what we can do. But I can't promise anything. But I know there's a lot of stuff that is available, and you just need to find the right person who has the right access, who will say, yes, this is for a good cause, and we will make some of this data available or whatever. So
that's good news.
So we'll see what we can do. Good. Okay. Well, Mohalab, I don't know anything else that I forgot that I was talking to you about that you can remind me.
No, I think you cover the areas. So we talked about the website accessibility, available in different languages. We talked about database for the wells and areas and maps and surveys. We talked about the fundraising activities and support in these areas, and how we can increase the fundraising activities. And we talked about the technology and how we use the technology in our benefit, in the benefit of the good cause. So this is my summary of the areas, 5 areas.
Yeah, inshallah.
Good. Anything else you want to add, Abdul Razik?
Really, just I would like to thank you, to say thank you for you doctors and Mr. Abdullah. And I would like to remind ourselves by the Prophet Muhammad, hadith, when he said, believers in their affection and mercy and compassion for each other is like the body when a part of it gets sick or have pain, the whole body reacts with sleepiness and fever. And this is a great thing in Islam. Really, we care about Muslims everywhere. We follow news in Bangladesh, Burma, in Central Africa, in Pakistan, in Palestine, and we care about other Muslims everywhere. So, and this is why Abdullah is on board with us in Sudan, inshallah. And I'm sure it will be a big help for us, inshallah.
Inshallah, Allah Kareem, Allah make everything, Allah open the doors, Allah make everything easy for you, for me, for Allah, for everyone, inshallah. And Jazakallah for all your efforts and your good intention.
Thank you very much.
Great pleasure to be able to talk to you today.
Fantastic. So to close up our meeting now, I think Morib is coming towards, just a summary points. From the Abdul Razik will maintain contact. I will pass you the contact of Abdullah. You happy with me to send him the WhatsApp number I have for?
So exactly.
Be in touch? Yes, good. Yeah. I will share that with you, Abdul Razik.
Sure.
And then you can be in direct contact with them. And you're happy to provide any information in database you have to support developing on the website and the rest of activities. Abdullah, thank you very much for contributing to the cost of the equipment. Whatever it comes is going to be useful. And from you, Sir Abdullah, you're happy to provide IT support, web design, English translation of the website and other languages, plus the Facebook page. Happy?
Yeah, Facebook I'm not so keen on, but let's start with the website.
Website, okay.
Facebook is pretty evil. I know it serves a purpose, but I'm not a great fan of Facebook. But yeah, let's start with the website.
Good. And happy to make contacts with people with experience in the field of fundraising. And if you find anything, then we'll share with Abdul Razik. And you'll say for some forms of technology, how to support the Saqia program, and you can share it with Abdul Razik as well.
Yes, the more I understand about the project and what you're needing and what the difficulties are, then obviously the better I can direct my searches. But yeah, I get a pretty good idea. I really appreciate your time and patience to explain everything. And Jazakallah khair.
Good. Thank you very much for that, your time. And Abdul Razik, I think you got work to go to now. He's 12 midday.
I am still here. Just would like just to say for Mr. Abdullah, may Allah bless you and your family and give you a Jannah, inshallah, as well as Allah too.
Allahumma ameen. Allahumma ameen. Jama'an, inshallah.
Jama'an. Thank you so much.
Allah barik feek. Inshallah, we'll be in touch soon.
Inshallah, inshallah.
Thank you very much.
Okay, have a good day. Fi aman. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.